Hey, what is up, people? It is your boy Johnny, and welcome to part 2 of Tundra. So I was doing raids, and I decided I'm going to go. I'm going to go ahead and continue our adventure to see what other Pokemon we can get. Sure. You can take off too by talking to the scientist. Go get him. So you can get Reshiram. So I can get Reshiram by talking to this lady. Alright, but you know what? I'm not gonna go get Reshiram right now. I want to continue the story a little bit, see what else is there. Not really interesting in capturing a lot, but interesting to see what's up next. They got a Freezington, so it's a new town in here. Hello, hello. What we have here, another visitor. I am the mayor of this fair town of Freezington. It may surprise to have visitors arriving in and out of the way town one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of the Bountiful Harvest? Yes. Never mind. It hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region, which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all the way to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. But since you made the journey, I just must offer you Freezington as a specialty, as a momentum. You got Freezington's famed boat neck sweatshirt. It's a shirt embossed with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvest. I'm afraid it hasn't sold quite well as we hope. Got a fair number left over. The illustration based on extremely ancient accounts of the king's appearance, hence the unusual hand size, but we thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see what the king really looked like, I suggest you take a look at the statue by the fields in the center of our village. Bye bye. You're here in the Tundra. Feel free to lead your Pokemon out of this ball and take it out for a stroll. Farewell for now. So we can take our Pokemon everywhere. Oi. Oit. Over here, Johnny. Let's see what Pokemon I can take out of my Pokeball. I forgot how to take out. How can we choose a Pokemon? Oh, it's already following me. So there he is. That's the legendary Pokemon riding the horse. Haha, here you are. The porky little place will be our lodgings. But as of the moment, it's also something far more important, our base camp. I know, not much of a base camp, is it? Still, we got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? Not enough faffing about, Johnny. Let me tell you what the Peony exploration team is after. Around here, they got a fair few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest, not to mention a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather, and furthermore, these great hulking dog-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something, etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends, and we're not stopping until we found how much the truth they got in them. And you have it, we are the Pony Exploration Team. And it's our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had it my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Nia. But who knows, they even chancy meetings can lead to blissful friendships. So here's a grand adventure of the expedition. Chief? Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us gallivanted off together? My dear Nia could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just thought of it, my own darling daughter sitting alone in this room pinning for her papa. God, nope, not much on my watch. I never let that happen. So I'll be hold down the fort chief, which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. You got the expedition uniform. So I got the expedition uniform. Haha, look at that. Fits you like a glove. I brought some spare uniforms so my dear Nia would have a few things to change into. So there's enough for you to give you one. If you ever need to change or have a kit, by all means, just head into the bedrooms back here. I got some different color scarves in there, so switch up if you fancy a bit of a style. Here, have these two. A legendary clue 1. A clue about the King Boniface is written opinion, and I'm an old photo to attach to it. There's a fairy in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. The legend is said to wear a massive crown and said, but the wooden statue near the fields in the middle shows no signs of a crown. Legendary clue 2. The legendary giants. Far in the giant lies a temple where a giant of stone sleeps on the temple doors are strange words. Let me mon change 1. The door remains firmly shut. Sunken in the side, the snow slide. So it just tells you where the legendary giants are. Legendary clue 2 and 3. The bird of the Pokemon legend. This is about the tree. Their legendary clues are meticulously compiled from an hours of dedicated tele watching. First off, why not have a look at the clue about the King of the Bonfire? Seems like the bonds with its loyal steed, or whatever you call it, run proper deep. So if I had to name the expedition, I'll call it the Sacred Bonds of the Sovereign and Seed. There's a great big statue in the bank in the middle of the village, though its head is as massive as my notes. Nope. Oh, I just had it. Here's a little something to help you out. This dude gave me a master ball. There's supposed to be ultra mega croaker of a ball. Use it whenever you gotta. Yeah, I didn't want to read that. It's just filler dialogue. So dope. We have our costume now, and we're gonna go ahead and head over. There's the tree with the birds. I wonder how those birds capturing would happen. I like how they made the temples just out of nowhere. That's our first clue. Let's see what we have to do. Doesn't really say anything. Feels like something's missing. It's a wishing piece. Metagross is back. I'm glad that Pokemon is back, because this is one of my favorite ones. Alright, now time to explore, I guess. Is there even a Pokemon Center here? Scold out, dear. Why not get warmed up? What? Oh, Fuzi, I found a sewer out the village. Just had to bring it home. You know, I think it's just Pokemon. A strange Pokemon beginning appearing on Tundra. I'm a dependable trainer. I don't know. I guess she didn't give it to me. Maybe I have to do some certain stuff until I actually am able to get that Pokemon. Shout out to the people following. Shout out to everybody that followed. Frost Point Fields. Let's see what we find. Probably gonna try to go to the temples. Most are probably like, what are you doing? What are you... Just do the quest. It's a pretty big field though. I should have left it offline because it lags way too much. Yeah, the lag is terrible. Snow slide slope. This is probably where we're gonna get Regice at least. Yeah, well, Crown Tundra definitely has a lot of stuff in it though. Ah, crap. And you go through the wrong area. There's a cave up there though. Metagross is there. Good evening. Why did I even talk to them? I think that's just another trainer. Beep beep. Oh, it's me, Peony. How things, Chief? You found some place ruiny. Look, that's gotta be one of the places where the legendary giants are supposed to be. Do you see the door with the mysterious writing on it? I hear no one's ever been able to get it open. If that's all true, I'll call this a particular adventure. The terrible titans lurking locked away. I'll grab you right then, Chief. I eagerly leave the rest of this research in your hands. Walk together with a living crystal. What? Is there supposed to be a living crystal? Does anybody know the Pokemon I'm supposed to use? Leave it in the comment section. It says a living crystal. Do you guys know if it's a Pokemon or what? Yeah, it's a certain Pokemon that it has to walk with. A living crystal. What do they mean by that? Carbink. Could this one work? This is the only Pokemon I can think of that's a living crystal. Yeah, Kyrogano. Kyrogano could be one. Add to your party. Let's swap it out for Zarude. Could be Diancie too. Well, let's see. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yep, any living crystal Pokemon works. So Kyrogano will work. Iceberg Ruins. Is this the old... What? I would have expected something like a certain pattern. Something changed in the air. Yeah, I don't really remember the patterns. If I'm gonna be frankly honest with you guys, I don't remember the... Oh no. This has to be Regice. Yeah, it's Regice. It's my boy Regice. It's Regice. Man, it's so awesome that they brought these Pokemon back. Regice, your boy Regice. Regice. Alright, so we got one of them. You jotted down the current statue too. Beep beep. Alright, Peony, enjoying your adventures? Come again. You go on there and meet the giant ice. Mashing work, Chief. Now crack on the other giants. Keep up the good work. I mean, I like that they do have those puzzles and certain requirements of Pokemon that you needed to get. So that's like you capture Regice.